Hi everyone, happy Monday. Hi Miss, thanks for the dancing bears. Hi Sergeant Shotgun. The plan is to, I need to finish off the road and we need to finish off the house. Hi Magni. So we have these houses to finish off, and up here we need to connect this to the portcullis and finish working off in the courtyard. Since last stream, the island is now in, so all the terraforming has been put in place. So the island goes all the way around, and a bunch of the grass has gone in, but I've run out of dirt and grass, so I'm going to need to get some more of that before I can finish doing the top level bit. So we have the grass and dirt all the way around to here, so it's been done. And also down here, the landscaping from here around, so I think probably about here, has been done. Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and it's a case of getting it sorted. So this weekend I put in a lot of work for the terraforming and for the landscaping, and end of last week as well. Sorry about there being no stream on Friday. I didn't have internet until about 8 p.m. So it went down about 8:30 a.m. and came back at 8 p.m. So what can we say? It's one of those things. Right, so we need to sort out the house and the path and the courtyard. Let's grab some torches. I noticed creepers inside the house at the weekend. So we've got to have some lighting put in, otherwise we're in trouble. Right, so we want a campfire at least, and we need to figure out what we're going to do with a fireplace. And we need some oak trapdoors. No, that's, here we go, we've got 16 of those. Got some oak wood. Need you. Oh, we've got trapdoors as well, so we're okay for those. We've got to figure out we may do kind of similar-ish to what we did in here for the fireplace, though we haven't decorated these houses yet. And we kind of need to put in some seating. And I'm wondering about moving the door so we have a bit of an area. Oh, that's not good. We need to replace that. Right, so we need sticks and coal. Don't think I saw any coal. Where do I have coal? I know where I have coal. We have coal in inside the castle. I want rockets. Let's go grab that. We need to sort out hiding some more lighting. So this section of the courtyard needs to be done. And we need to do this far corner as well. So I'd like to get the courtyard at least finished off. I'm going to check what I did on the other doorway. Over here, I think. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to need tough, mossy and cobble. Okay. Oh, and I hadn't decided what to do there. That's why. Let's grab the tough, mossy and cobble and finish that top section of that. And maybe some grass in the other area. Let's put you away. We were going to do the houses, but I'm up here, so I may as well. I'm going to have to go down for the cobble, aren't I? One, two. Two should do. Where's the moss? It won't be wasted because I'm using a lot of mossy cobble for the landscaping, so it's tuft now. I think I brought a shulker tuft over, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I only... Oh, I did do. Okay. And we need some stone. Now, what do I want to do for that entrance way? Thinking... I might keep it simple. Some cobble. Back. Okay, so that finishes that bit in. Now, for this I was thinking, like I said, keeping it simple. Just have a straight bit so it matches the edging. We've got to put a door in as well. Now, how am I going to fit a door? I'll sort that out in a minute. Yeah, there is that too, Miss. When do I ever keep things simple? Well, we ended up keeping things simple with the checkerboard we built last week. Right, so we're going to poof. Couple. Probably should pop in a little bit more there. Okay, so now I'm thinking, okay, I need to move it one more further forward. Okay, let's hide that and that. Right, so got on us. Not a lot. I want some more of those. Where are they? Hang on, what am I doing? I could just use some of these for those. We'll do those as well. I can't remember how wide that courtyard is, so then I want grass. They're my last 6 shulkers of grass. Through the checkerboard, yeah. The checkerboard, we ended up keeping the checkers on the checkerboard simple. I was trying to overcomplicate things. That's never good. Right, so I'm going to put you down. Just so I have something to place against. Yeah, I'm not going to alter this. Then we're going to go you. To do you, I'm going to take you out so it looks right. That way we've kind of got an end wall. Got to figure this bit out. Probably should have raised that upper half, shouldn't I? But never mind, it is what it is. And then you can go right to the end. That's better. Move the torch. Oh, I see we need to fix this as well. Cobble. Sort you lot out. Take you back. Okay. How do I want to deal with this? Okay, I know how I want to deal with this, but I'm going to change. I'm going to go grab some moss as well. Thought I had moss up here, but I could be wrong. I don't. We've still got this bit to decorate. I also now have some birch and oak saplings. Wherever I put them. I'm not sure where I put them. I collected them yesterday. Just not sure where I left them. It wasn't in the ender chest, that anyway. So, trapdoors, stone. You two can go here. You can go there for the moment. So can you. You in here. You can go there. I know I'm messing up my shulkers again. Hang on. Lighting. Yeah, you go grab your cup of coffee. Can't say I like coffee, but as long as you enjoy it, that's the main thing. Or when she pops back, I'll have to remember to thank her for the resub. I meant to do that earlier. Let's put you back here. I'm doing it this way, that way the side of the grass blocks doesn't show. But the problem's going to be lighting, isn't it? Because if I change one of these out for lighting, I'm going to see the edge of the block, which isn't good. Okay. Plan changed slightly. We're still going to have it striped, it's just that the stripes are going to be a bit thicker. So if we do 3s and 3s, I should at least be able to put the lighting in a reasonable place. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Right, so I need to do something about you. Can I get the angle? That'll do. So that's 1, 2, and then the third one. Because we have a stables there anyway. It can be a grass area. Not sure what to put on it. We may we need to add some decoration to it. Otherwise it's going to be too plain. So you can go away. And then kind of goes to the edge. I need to sort this wall out afterwards. So we're going to need to mix in some of that. So 2, 3. Okay, I know what I'm going to do there. That's fine. We'll put another retaining wall, but move it in a single block. Now we need to grab some deep slate so we can fill that wall in. I'm doing that, but I'm going to have to put carpeting, the moss carpeting down on top of it. Let's take another look at that edge. Right in my face. Right, so it goes down 2, not 1. Okay, that's fine. Cobble. Have some cracked. We'll grab those to go with us. Some brick. Some normal. We need to get this wall in first. We have the normal, the cracked and the cobble. Looks about right. Okay. Need to put in the cobbled. And cracked. Should do. Welcome back, Miss Mist. Oh, and thank you for the resub. I meant to say that earlier. I do apologise. Right, so now back to dirt. That's not where it goes. Not what I want either. just stick the dirt down rather than have an extra bit in my inventory. Right, so I want a duplicate to that wall up there, so I need to go grab those blocks back. And we put those in here, here, here. Any more? Not seeing them. We'll see how that does. I was looking round at the weekend and I was seeing there were so many little bits that we needed to finish that I want to get them done before we start on anything new on stream. What I'm going to do is take this row out and put it more of this. Right. Don't want it to just be in line. And I don't want 2 rows of that. So let's grab some brick as well. We want the moss, we want that. We want the tuff. We're going to put the brick at the bottom. Yeah, little bits like this courtyard and the houses. Because we built the houses, but we didn't decorate them. And things like the path coming up to join the portcullis. Like I said, little bits that need doing. Before I forget that they need doing again. I'm just going to put the light level on. So we can pop in some lighting. We'll cover it up in a second. So it's up there. I'll put another one here. Just make sure. Oh, okay, so there's one lighting block there, so I'm going to need to pop in something like that there. Okay, so that looks okay. So let's go there. Let's see if I can just do the middle ones. Okay, we're going to need more. At least we got plenty of moss. And this one is on the middle as well. But we don't want it floating. Floating isn't good. Okay, so and this one I can't do in the middle. We're just going to have to make do with the edge one then. Make sure you're okay down here. You are. Okay, so we need to take this out. We're going to need some cracked brick, and mossy brick because it's slightly different down here, isn't it? Mossy cobble, cracked brick, mossy brick and brick. Then we need the lichen. Put these in here because we're going to need them afterwards. Thought I saw some, I did. Right. There's a cracked normal brick. You. Mossy. You. Are you here and here? Normal of that. The mossy cobble, which I put away up there. Cobble. Don't need tons of them, so I'll just grab these for now. And I guess I better eat something. Hi, Fantabulous One. Thank you for the bits. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So. Right. So get those out of the way. Bit of mossy. Few more. I didn't grab the mossy cobble. Oh, yes, I did. Thought I'd forgotten to grab the mossy cobble. Yeah. Yeah. That gets us that row in. Grab the lichen. Where did I left the lichen down at the bottom of the hill as well. What can I say? It was... Here we go. Only 11 pieces, but... Right. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Joe. Thank you for the phantoms. How are you doing today? You're okay. Okay, that gives us those. That's now lit up properly. And we just need to fill in this other slope. I'm just concerned about this. Don't like the way it joins in. But let's not be too picky. You doing okay? I'm ticking along. I can't complain. The island underlayer is now in. And I got a bit of the landscaping done over the weekend. So it's going well. The only thing is now I need to find grass and dirt because I don't have enough of that. But I'll get it sorted. I wanted... Let's put you lot in here a second. Want you. Grab you. See if this works. Oh, I want the grass and the moss. go 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we match up here. I think we need to get rid of you. Did I do that on this side? Is a question. Oh, if they have several double chests of it, I'll have to have a word and see if Alia would be happy if I could pinch some off him. Because I've got a lot of... there's a flat area all up here at the top. And obviously a couple of these larger bits. Then down here. And round there. As well as across the top here. And all the way these bits here. And then obviously as I'm terraforming round the cliff faces, I'm adding bits in as well. Because there's a bunch of flat areas that need the grass and dirt. It all needs placing. Kind of like, I also need to remove the sand and replace it with gravel. I ended up not liking it. You can see what I've done with the grass along the cliff edges. Where it kind of comes down. Let's try and get out of the water and not fall in. When I did this weekend, I need to put dried grass and what have you on it, but I do need to do that, but we'll get there. Right, so I want more of you. We need some more grass. But yes, I have lots of that to place and then detail. I'm not sure either. I didn't see him mention it, otherwise I would have. Let's go. The other ones I want, where are they? Yeah, I think I need to deal with that. Don't think I can just ignore it. Otherwise it just looks a little bit weird. It's better if it seats in properly. Yeah, that looks a lot better there and there. Rather than it being weird. So let's get this lot placed and then some lighting placed. I was glad to get as much done as I did in the past week. I'm happier now that the under part of the island is all in. I'll be even happier when the landscaping bit's in. Don't get me wrong. But at least it feels like it's possible. Having so much of the terraforming of the island still to do. It's getting to me a bit. I know there's still so much more of the build to go, but it feels better if at least that bit's kind of complete for the under layer. Ooh, your ping's really bad. Yeah, that's not good. Poor Joe. Those who watched Tango with Hightail last week on stream, did you enjoy it? It looks interesting in its own way. Yep. All the working people came home and turned on the Netflix. Probably. Ooh. Not sure then if everything else is fine. Yeah, pink can be weird. That goes in fine. You go there. Okay. Bet if you do a speed test, you'll see bad numbers. Possibly, Joe. Right, so let's go H. How about down here? That lit those up as well. I'm going to put one up here anyway. Got to figure out what we're going to do with this area though. Maybe a flower bed or two. Hi Euphagus, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Okay, so we got this bit in. Now if we can just decorate it a little bit, it won't be too bad. Good day for you. Your boss had a heart attack at work and you want to appreciate for best you can. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry your boss had a heart attack at work. Hopefully he'll be okay. But it does bring life into perspective sometimes when things like that happen. So we want moss, brick. Scary, yeah. You think he's doing okay? He's stable now? That's good. Cobble, that. And mossy cobble. Well, you're not what I want. Then let's put some cracked down. There we go, that brings that up to the edge. I'm going to go grab some azaleas. And flowering azaleas. I'm just happy the island is progressing, I must admit. It's nice that we've got all the way round to here done down to the waterline now. I've still got the portal to put in. And obviously all the other bits, but it feels like we're getting there. Right, so where are they? Some flowering azaleas. Some azaleas. Oh, that's where I put those. Let's get some dirt. Do you have some in the chest room or of what? So there's all sorts in the storage room. It's just not. So we've got the azaleas and that, and we have the birch ones, dirt and stuff. Oh, dirt I'm short of. Dirt and grass. I'm lying down to my last 6 shulkers of grass and dirt, and I'm going to need a lot more than that. But I have a bunch of coarse dirt, so I can just drop a few flower beds. I really want the flowers, don't I? And they're down here. Where are you? Oh, I had azaleas and what have you here. We have some tulips. We have some cactus flowers. We have you. And we have you. Do I have any bone meal here? Nope. Why doesn't that surprise me? Been slowly moving my shulkers into one location. We've still got a fountain to do on the top of the walkway as well. I made some of these and we have a whole bunch of them. Endel's smart. Where did I put them? We had a shulker with bone blocks in. I know we did. See? Knew we did. Kind of weird that it's quiet under here and then it rains out. So let's Oh, it doesn't matter with these. Silly Pendle. Yeah, we had the fountains and pool still to do there. Want the oak saplings. Because if I bone meal the azaleas, whichever one, I get flowering. Okay, where are you? Come on. I need a bed. Oh well, it's a bit too late for a bed, I guess. We'll have to wait for the next night cycle. A tiny tree. I think we're only going to do tiny flowers. Around that tree. Can you bone meal these? No, you can't bone meal those. Okay. Probably should use the yellowish ones. Not those yellow ones, these yellow ones. And we'll do some pink ones up here. Where's the tulips? So it doesn't have to be much of anything, just a little bit to break it up. And I'll do one more back here. Okay. An oak. Azalea. We'll do a final oak. Yeah. Yeah, man. Want tulips. Can you mix them? You can't mix them. Okay. It's a shame you can't mix them, but considering they only take a quarter of a block. So, is there anything more we need to do? Let's have a look. Hi Ali, thank you for the resub. 52 months, jeez. Crazy another crazy person. Thank you for the meow. Right, so that gets us the courtyard complete. Because we've got the grass area. That bit, this edge bit's done. I think that works. The only bit I'm don't have that with me. Let's replace those two end bits. It is a lot of months, isn't it? 52. I started watching from what, the second or third stream, something like that. It wasn't far off. I think I started streaming the month before Alice. So it's hard to believe it's over 4 years now. Need you. Need you. I need a brick. Almost 10% of your life here. Yeah. Wow. Need to sort that bit. Or actually, and hide it. I haven't done anything different that side, so it's a big empty space there. I'm not sure. At some point that we may need to put something in there. But let's get working on this bit of pathway here. To do that though, let's move the shulkers. We'll put them in here. Welcome back. Hopefully your ping's better now. It's looking a lot better, Joe. You're stuck in the floor. Ouch. I guess it's a case of a double click or log off and log back in and hope you come in properly. Right, so what have we got for the pathway? So it should be dirt, coarse dirt, cobble, mossy cobble, mud. Okay. We have coarse dirt. They're those ones. Mud. Mossy cobble, cobble. We'll have to use some grass, I guess. What else do we have? Okay, so we have some mud. And some podzol. Let's do the mossy cobble, or some of it. And we need to do that as a half slab height. Okay, didn't I do half slabs? I thought I did half slabs. Okay, there's some half slabs, not full. Okay, we'll figure that out. Need more cobblestone afterwards. I certainly want it to kind of turn. There's the mud. You forgot to feed your sourdough starter. Ouch. I think I'm going to take you back. Excuse me. Oh, I'm feeling okay. I can't complain. Just tickle a cough. I need a quick drink. Yeah. Sometimes it's a case of I get carried away talking. I hear bats again. Okay, cobblestone. I'm going to sort out the lighting levels as well. Do I have any Pritzel here? Don't remember seeing any. I'm wrong. There is a little bit. Right, rescue you. I'm gonna bring the grass up to the edge. Okay, here comes the phantoms, bless them. Let's go sleep. Perhaps you can wait another 30 minutes. Oh, that's good. I hope you enjoy your sourdough, Miss Mist. To dim, because I always wait for it to dim. I know you don't necessarily need to. Okay. Let's see, carbon. What's dirt? You there. Grass. More grass, please. Am I out of grass? Okay, I'm out of grass. Go grab some more. We need to strip those backed path blocks. Now, do we have mud half slabs is the question. Okay. Apparently not. Okay, so we need cobble half slabs, mossy cobble half slabs, and the rest there's not much I can do about. You're not good. Okay. Didn't know that was a case. Okay. We're going to need to use some moss as well. Moss, some path blocks and some coarse dirt. Just so we get it blended in right. Hi Rogue, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Maybe we can bring some moss carpet blocks up to the edges, because we need to do this side as well, and maybe that will hide, we can hide the lighting there too. You need to come under here. And squeeze through. Gonna have to grab you. Otherwise I'm gonna have a block. Really weird. Can I? You? That's why I did it the other way. I wondered why I did it that way. So that looks better. That's why. And need to be there. Okay. And you. We haven't done too bad. We haven't got as far as I want to yet this stream, but we've still got time, because we need to work on the houses at the bottom of the hill, but I want to get this section in first. At least I'm getting rid of some of the torches as well. So we got the final bits of lighting in. I always like it when we get that bit in. Torch spam is not my favourite. even if it does keep creepers from spawning and blowing me up. I died to a creeper at the weekend. It blew up some of my redstone. Post it. You must be over here somewhere. Post it will do there. Pritzel will do here. I'm looking for the moss blocks. There we go. We need those and we need some lighting blocks. Hi, Uncle Krusty. Thank you for the creeper. Oh, talk about making me jump out of my skin. Half Giant, you changed your name. Okay. Hi, Half Giant. It's good to see you. How are you doing? So, we want to switch out some of these. Grab you. Some more of you in. Always kind of ends up looking similar patterns when I use the Efficiency 5 shovel. So, want one of you, and I've got to see about some more lighting blocks. I may have some at the bottom of the hill. Not guaranteeing I do. We may need to go to the front of the castle. Actually, we do have some. Overall, you're good. Dealing with a sick puppy at the moment. You got some kind of stomach bug? Oh, I am sorry. Hopefully he gets over it quickly. Poor puppy. And poor you having to clean up after him. Right. Add an extra light here. How are we doing for lighting here? Okay. we need to sort it out. And we can no. I'm going to have to sort this out, aren't I? We'll do that. And you need to go as well. Am I going to hide the lighting here? Needs to be hidden. Maybe I can hide it here. How did that go? Oh, that worked. Those ones I can hide when I start making that little bit of cliff face. What am I going to do with you? I don't like you. Thank you for the wither, Fantabulous Swamp. Noises still make me jump a mile high. And I put that there. That'll hide that. That's better. Right. So we want some coarse dirt over here too. Oops, almost fell down there. That wouldn't have done. Okay, let's turn that off. We want bone meal. Want flowers, flowers. The dried grass. Firefly bushes, bushes, tiny ones, leaf mulch. Okay. Trees. You're here somewhere. Let's grab you back in here so you're all in the same place. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to put another one. There. Don't want quite as much of these about. Just the odd bit. Pink ones. Where's the green bushes? Well, I've got a light level problem over there somewhere. I see where it is. So where did I put the moss? God, that fixes that. And I want to go grab some of these berries so I can plant a berry bush. Let's turn that off. So we're going to need to put some grass, etc. on this little bit here. Okay. Some in the corner. I need to put in some more bring some over a bit. Get rid of doubles. Not keen on the two tall ones. It's not too bad. Obviously, I've still got this section of landscaping to do because I need to landscape a lot of the island. But progress is being made. Yeah, I got This is my creative mode, usually instance. I was able to get it working on this one, but I wasn't able to get it working on the Forge one, so which I usually use for the server. So I'm making do at the moment because I need the light level, because I need to know what's spawnable and what isn't at this point of the season. Spamming torches isn't going to work. Right. Well, we've only got 8 minutes of the stream left. So rather than start on the interiors of the house, we'll do that next stream. What I'm going to do is sort out some more of the roofing with the lichen. Apologies, it's a very boring thing to do, but it's one of those things that I do need to do. At least it's only for a few minutes. You use light level all the time. Yeah, I used to use the light level overlay all the time, but I can't get it working on my Forge instance, which doesn't have any of the other stuff I use in creative, like a randomizer kind of thing, which I'll use in creative to randomize some blocks. I don't tend to use it, or like the Schematica thing that I would use, which the only one I've got on is the one that is allowed for the server, if you know what I mean. But it's not something I use in game. I came here to get the lichen, but I need the light level. Without the light level, I'd be really stuck. I couldn't light up the roof line without it, because we've dotted the lichen where it needs to go. Right, so this one needs to be sorted. You're okay. But I'll go back to the Forge instance as soon as I've got the roof lines sorted. Or unless I get really good time to figure out what's wrong with the Forge. I'm assuming it's one of the version updates. That's okay. We'll get there. Right, so let's put you there. Use a lot more lichen than torches, but it looks so much better. I'm really glad Star9 mentioned this. purely because it blends in really well and I don't have to torch spam at the end of it. Torch spam's a pain. One more spot over here. I definitely don't want things spawning up here. I went AFK at the weekend and got blown up by a creeper. And when I went AFK, I was thinking, should I really go AFK here? Or should I not? I really shouldn't have done. He blew up the part of the farm. At least I put all my stuff away and stuff doesn't despawn when you're not loaded, so that was a good thing. It just took me a little bit to figure out what had blown up so I could put it back together. It does. The regular tuff hides it really, really well, because if you go a little bit further away, you don't even notice it's there. I'm really pleased how it's working. Hopefully by the end of the season I'll have a chest full of torches of all the ones I've been able to collect back up. I must have crafted a fair few torches this season. Options. No, it's statistic, isn't it? Items. Times crafted. Okay, I've crafted 9,136 torches this season. What can you say? That's a lot of torches. Well, the server's about to restart, so we've hit the 2-hour mark. Let's see who's streaming. Opening new tab. I don't have anybody streaming at the moment, which is unusual. So I guess I'll let you guys go find somebody. But thank you for stopping by. I will see those of you tomorrow who can make it. If not, whenever next you can. Okay, take care and have fun. Bye now.